What up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me by now, my name is HEWY and I trade options every single day. In this video, I want to share a tool with you that I use to keep my pulse on the market. Yo, this tool will save your life. It helps you to do your research, it helps you to keep in tune with the market, and it helps you to find the next best play. So let's not waste any more time and jump right into the video.
So open your browser and visit finviz.com. And excuse this massively large mouse pointer. I just did this because I don't think there's any other way to highlight this without downloading your software. So bear with me, guys. All right, cool. So this is finviz.com, financial visualizations, right? Super powerful tool. I personally think that it's worth visiting on a consistent basis to give you a really strong sense of what the market is doing. So you guys might have seen me post in the Discord. Usually I post like something that looks like this map right here. So I click maps and it gives you like an overall broad market view. This particular map is an S&P map, and it gives you like basically how things perform. So we're on today's Sunday, but this is Friday's performance, right? So you can see that Microsoft is down 0.38%. You can see that Oracle is up 2%. Obviously the darker colors are more lame. The more red it is, like the more vibrantly red it is, then the stronger it fell. Right, and then the more vibrantly green it is, then the harder it ran, right? And so this lets you basically see where the sector strength is within the S&P, particularly on this tab, right? We got the technology sector, communication services, consumer cyclical, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Another way to visualize this is if you click bubbles, it'll show you. So the 0 is like the baseline. That's where we start our day, and then when things, they gap, they kind of start moving their way up, right? They start making their way up. Tesla was up 6% that day. That was a monster day for Tesla. Actually, I'm recording this the day after the S&P ad, so Tesla ran 5.96% that day. Fortinet, excuse me. Fortinet went crazy. I assume this is based off of the SolarWinds hack that occurred last week. FireEye also went crazy. I bet you one of these is FireEye. Let's see. Yeah, FireEye is probably one of these smaller ones. It's probably this one that I can't grasp with my massively huge mouse pointer. Yeah, you know what? Maybe not. Anyway, so yeah, and then so let's go back to map, and then from this point you can see like what the tickers around the world are doing. So tickers that are included and also not included in the S&P 500, and you can see where these companies gives you a little bit more of a sense of where these companies exist, right? So Vale, I know a lot of us are playing Vale. Vale is a Brazilian company, right? Taiwan Semiconductors, TSM, I'll play very, very often. Is a Taiwanese company, obviously. Baba's Chinese, NetEase, JD, PDD, right? Did you know that Spotify is a Swedish company, right? So like it gives you a little broader information based on what's going on around the world. So one day, I remember there was some news about an Israeli pharmaceutical company potentially curing cancer. And so I came here to check what Israel was doing as a whole. A bunch of things ran. It wasn't this day, but it was like pretty much this whole thing was green that day. Everybody ran on a sympathy based on that potential cure. So it just gives you a good overview of what other things are doing, right? And then this is just full market. So this is everything in the market. Everything that's going on in the entire market, right? I don't really like to do this. I focus a lot on S&P because that's what a lot of fund managers and most people are really, really strongly tracking the SPX performance, right? So I just focus on S&P. I don't get too crazy. So that's probably where you've seen me first introduce FinViz into the Discord, but there's a lot of different things that you can do with this, right? So I just want to go step by step on how I use this, right? So I can give you an intraday chart. If you don't have a chart in front of you, you can use their intraday to see what the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P are doing. And then I think the paid version actually is worth it because you see all those pop-ups. I'm like going pop-up crazy right now. But yeah, like you can see like this CURO went insane. It moved 88% on a day. Right on what is this, 4 million volume? 43 million in volume, right? So it gives you a lot of just real quick information there. If you hover over the actual the ticker symbol, then it gives you like a quick daily chart, so you can see what it looks like and what happened. This actually looks like it might be just a 3-month chart, which is nice, right? So yeah, these are the top gainers. Look at FireEye right here. Look at that beast. FireEye went crazy. FireEye went stupid. I actually took profits on this too early. And then you can see the top losers, right? So whatever this ticker is, VIRI, it looks like it IPO'd just 2 days ago, and you know it just died. So let's see what this is interesting to watch. Actually, let's see what happens with this. So if I click top gainers here, it'll bring me into a more in-depth list. On these top gainers, it'll show me the daily chart. It'll show me pretty much what the movement was or is, right? It'll even give me the estimated share price. It'll give me the 52-week trading range. So a lot of just quick information here. And it'll give you the most recent news as well, right? And it shows you the top gainers. I think, yeah. So it shows you like all of the top gainers, you know, based on the percentage of gain on the day in decreasing order. And then another thing that I like about FinViz is, let's say there's a certain pattern that you like to play consistently, that you can, you know, consistently find returns on it, consistently win, right? Or really consistently not get clapped on, right? Let's say, like, I like to play wedges, right? I like to play the wedge pattern. So I can scroll over and see what things are in a wedge, right? So like this ticker is in a wedge, you know, this ticker's in a wedge, right? And this is like one of my favorite setups. So if I wanted to find more, right, I would just click that, and it just showed me 4 there, but it just will really quickly give me an overview of like all the tickers. Look at Facebook, right? And this is, you know, there's not too many, unlike the gainers. Gainers had crazy amount of pages, but this is very simple. Look at Workday's breakout. Right. Also, I think this particular section of FinViz is useful for people who are just getting started with learning how to do their technical analysis, right? Their trend lines and identifying support and resistance. You can easily just open up a daily chart and try to draw your support and resistance lines, and then come over here and type in the ticker and like kind of see, you know, like I know that Apple was in a squeeze, and I can just type in Apple here and see what their daily support, their daily trend line looks like, and compare it to mine. And like, where did they hit? Where did they miss? Where are the similarities and differences? And that'll help me to become a stronger technical analyst, right? By comparing with the tools that FinViz offers. You know, so it does it for all kinds of signals, for channels, up channels and down channels, right? You got up channels, you got horizontal channels. Netflix is actually currently trading in a channel right now. And it shows you like even like multiple tops, right? Like that's like almost a triple top right there. You know, you have down channels, double tops, multiple tops, double bottoms, multiple bottoms, right? And then head and shoulders, the left, the head, and the right shoulder, right? All kinds of stuff, pretty much, and like you can predict what's gonna happen based off of the stuff. Like if you see an ascending triangle, you see where the resistance is. So let's look at this one. I think this one's interesting. So like, and these are FinViz lines, right? So there's a resistance in this 1159, 1170, you know, 12 area, right? Where it hit once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, a bunch of times here, right? And then this looks like it became a supply zone because of that drop. And then it rose and it consolidated and then it broke up above all this area, right? So this was a strong, nice little breakout. And now it's coming back to test it as support. So I bet you in a couple of days it'll probably test it once or twice more and then continue its way upward. So this is a good one to put on your radar. CNCE. So let's dig into more CNCE, right? Let's see what they have. So if you click the ticker symbol or you click the actual chart, it'll tell you what type of company it is, what sector it's in, and where it's from, right? Concert Pharmaceuticals, which I'll probably stay away because I don't like playing pharma, right? But yeah, it gives you the 52-week range right here. It gives you their income and their market cap, the amount of employees. Can you play options on it? It has a quick debt ratio, and then also the volatility, right? It tells you where the SMAs are, which you can easily see when you come to the chart. You see where the SMAs are, right? and then the 20, 50, and 200 SMAs on the daily, just in case. And then down here, it shows you any recent price target activity. So Berenberg actually initiated this company as a buy rating with a $25 price target. And then before that, the earliest activity was back in March, where Jeffries initiated as a buy with a $23 price target, right? And then down here, you get the news. You get like the news pretty much as it comes in. It's pretty dope. And yeah, and then some more. This is their income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow. It's just some more fundamental analysis for anyone who likes to dig into fundamentals. You know, this is where you want to live. And then it tells you how the insider trading, which is like, if you see like very strong insider trading at a particular level, then you know, and not a lot of people selling. If you see people buying and not selling, then that's very, very bullish. But if you see people selling, then you know, it's kind of questionable, right? And you want to know what cost basis they got in. This was an option exercise, right? These are sales, you know, these are buys. It's pretty clear here. Yeah, so that's another powerful tool of FinViz, right? If you want to dig in deep and kind of start your fundamental and start your technical, right? You can tell which ones came in with major news. Like SolarWinds died at 19%. It died that day based on the hack. Look at that nasty sell-off. That's crazy. You could have rode that way down. That's like 1,000% move or more in like 3 days or 4 days. That's insane. This gives you the latest insider trading, which occurred on the 17th. It happens to all be Disney. So I guess these guys planned it all together. And Disney's doing great. So let's look at Disney real quick. Yeah, Disney just gapped like crazy. It's like trading around all-time highs right now. It's performing it looks like it's a symmetrical triangle right here. Disney's probably going to break out and touch 180 again this week. You know, I'm recording this on December 20th, 2020. So let's see what happens in the next few days. I bet Disney's going to hit 180 in the next couple of days. Yeah, I don't really like trading the mouse, but I am bullish on the mouse. Look at that. They got downgraded from outperform to market perform, but this price target is still much higher than what they're trading at, right? I see Disney at 180 in a couple of days, guys. Let's see if my prediction is correct. So let's go back home. And so you can see how useful this is, even if you're just starting your analysis, right? Even if you're just starting your analysis on a company that you know. And you can also see how this can be very useful to find potential plays in new companies that you've never traded before, right? I'm a big proponent in playing what other people aren't and getting into the water before the sharks and the whales get in, right? That I'm really, really strong on that. So this is a very helpful tool for that. So if we go to the news tab, this tab basically shows you all of the news that will affect the market, like everything that's coming in, like pretty much everything that's coming in. And so you have to be kind of sharp to like filter what's good and what's bad news. So you have news and you have actual like blog posts or opinion articles, right? Op-eds. So the screener is another really, really strong feature that a lot of people use FinViz for. I actually want to save the screener for last. Actually, probably in a later video. So this is a very, very helpful section to find potential plays. So yeah, we'll probably go over this in a later video.
All right, so that was finviz.com. If you found this video valuable, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, if I helped you make money with this video and you're feeling generous, then please feel free to buy me a coffee using the link in my description box. And lastly, if you feel like you need a little bit more personalized help reading charts, picking plays, and printing money, feel free to book me for a one-on-one session using my link in the description box. I'll see you guys on the next video. Yeah.
Not looking easy, huh?
No, it's not. What up, everybody? HEWY here. No. What up, everybody? Well, wait, hold on. You told me to pause, smile, pause.
Lower your head a little bit because you're like...
Using this tool, you'll be able to do some strong research, find your next play, and more. So check it out.
So check it out. No, don't do that.
Now, if I helped you make money with this video and you're feeling, wait, what is it? What's the word? If you feel like you need a little more personalized help.
When it comes to options trading, setting up, whatever. I'm now...
I got it. And lastly, if you feel like you need a little more personalized help when it comes to options trading, setting up your platform, or just seeing through the matrix, hit me up using my Calendly link in the description box below.